Hello Internet, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. We're just going to jump into a regular run, I think. We'll hit well, I really don't want to play as Blue Baby. Judas has not beaten Isaac or the devil, so we'll go with Judas. I'm not sure what the Book of Belial does. We'll figure that out, I guess, as we go. We start with one heart. Ah, that is problematic. Pretty sure flamey guys do a full heart. Oh, we're trapped of damage. So last episode got a little bit heavy on the complaining side of things. I would like to avoid that as best I can. I probably am just going to talk about my life and what's going on with me right now. So I know some people don't like those kind of episodes, so if that's something that you don't like, then it's going to be a problem for you. But we're going to avoid talking about the game being complaining about the Binding of Isaac. Gold key is pretty great, but on floor 1 it's not really that big of a deal because there's not much to unlock. There's really no reason for us to open the shop when we have 4 coins, Bomb is good. We did see a tinted rock in a previous room. Let's go grab that. Hopefully insulate us a little bit from... Don't really want to skip the floor. It's the first floor. It's the easiest floor. And we really would like to get an item from the boss. This stinks. I hate this. Because trying to get in there to hit those guys is going to be a little bit of a problem, I think. Anyway, my life is a little bit... I feel like crap today. Just woke up real dehydrated and feeling kind of sick. The temperature spiked really high overnight. And I'm used to sleeping. I've been sleeping with 2 blankets because it's been so cold and there's not really heat that comes in this room. Yeah, this room is a nightmare. Who created this? Why would you do this to your players? Okay, dude, just... Yeah, my personal life is things are mostly fine, but I had a big expenditure a couple weeks ago. I had some stuff for therapy that were not covered by insurance. So that was a lot of my money. And then now on Tuesday, I'm not surprised that happened. That room is absolutely terrible. Between the floaty heads that you have to kind of get in there to fight and the fact that there were literally 10 bouncing enemies, that room was just a huge middle finger. Don't know what this is. Toxic splash damage. Sure. I mean, that seems good, I guess. And then tomorrow my car goes, really this morning when I get most of the way done with work, we're going to drop, found 2 secret rooms. We're going to drop the car off at the mechanic because it's been thumping, which is probably a bad wheel bearing, but it's also the brakes are not having enough pressure, even though we put some brake fluid in it, so not really sure what's going on there. And I really don't have money to let my mechanic just sort of explore to his heart's content and see what he thinks it might be. So a little nervous about that. Let's use our book. Use our book. It is a big damage increase. Worried that we only have 1 HP though. Yeah, you kind of... Okay. So I'm concerned about the mechanic and it costing a bunch of money. So that's concern number 1. And then there's some other stuff going on that is still a month away, but I'm nervous about it. It's one of those things that I'm nervous about no matter what, even if it doesn't make sense to be nervous. It's just one of those things that you're you dread it coming, and then when it's over, you're like, hooray, it's over. And then you realize you just have to do it again in a little while anyway. So it's a point of concern in the sense that it's something that in the quiet moments when you're not really doing anything else, it kind of bothers you, kind of makes you feel it's just a little bit of anxiety, I guess, is what it is. Try this again. I pressed the bomb button instead of the book button, so that's a real bummer. Just jump on me then, I guess. Starting with 1 red heart is a little bit more debilitating than I realized. I do tend to take a lot of damage. Yeah, I would actually prefer the HP up here for once. So we'll head down. And I'm just not feeling very good, you know? And then, like, the other aspect of that is, like, YouTube and Twitch. And it's like, I haven't been streaming as much as I want to be streaming. It just seems like I don't have time. Whenever I plan to stream, like I was going to announce on Sunday, I was like, I'm just going to announce a stream. That way I'm locked into it, you know, and then I have to do it. So I was like, okay, well, like Sunday we'll announce I'm going to stream for 2 hours on Tuesday. We're going to play this game and this game for an hour each, just to get, again, just dipping my toes in. I'm always hesitant to really devote a lot of time to it because I like taking breaks in between recording episodes. There's often stuff around the house that I want to do, that kind of thing. But I was like, okay, we'll announce Tuesday we're doing a stream. No matter what, I'm going to do that stream. And then I realized that that's the day my car goes to the mechanic, and that's the day that I have a meeting with my psych. So it's like, if I had announced it, I would have had to cancel it immediately because we're sharing vehicles, so like, you feel balanced. Seems bad because it dropped our damage by like a full point, so I don't like that. Don't need to go in. Well, we could get a spirit heart probably. Yeah, I think I will take a spirit heart here. And yeah, so I was like, man, I'm glad I didn't announce it because we're gonna have sharing a vehicle. I have an appointment with my psych at 4, so like the time I would have been, like I was gonna announce at 4 o'clock I'll be streaming, but I literally have an appointment at 4. So between like, call it 2 o'clock, you know, to shower and get real cleaned up and then drive over there. And then like probably around 5:15 till I would get back, and then we would have to go pick my vehicle up from the mechanic, presumably. So it's like that whole day is shot basically, just from those 2 simple things. It's like, man, I'm glad I did not announce that I was going to be streaming. Otherwise, people would have been real mad that I had to cancel right after. So I'm still hesitant to lock into a stream schedule like that. And I think people, you unlocked something from the future? Pentagram's pretty good. It's a damage up and it gives us an increased chance of a devil deal. We did get a devil deal here. I was going to say, unless we get brimstone, I'm not going to take it. But you know, Mom's knife is really good. It's literally all of our health though, and if we get hit on the spikes, we're just going to die. I mean, you might as well try. Okay, so we have Mom's knife and we have no health. It's going to be rough, but I think Mom's knife is on the same level that like Brimstone is on. Not quite the same level, but still very, very good. So I feel like I am obligated to take that or the fans would be mad at me. So just don't die, forehead. So as long as we can, you know, do some things here. If we can just get to another shop where we could potentially buy more spirit hearts. Alternatively, wow, it didn't even kill him. Our damage is bad. I think Mom's knife is based on your damage. Or like a multiplier of your damage. So, man, I would have loved if you were something better than this. Because I don't think this does anything for us. It gave us 1 penny. Ooh, okay. That's real disappointing. Was there a reroll in there and I just missed it? Because that'll make me mad too. Okay. There was not. So we were stuck with that item no matter what. Really would just like to get to a shop. Yeah, so like streaming is not going well. Playing Isaac is not going well. I've kind of been losing interest a lot over the last couple of days. This is we can fire on an angle. I forgot. So this is not such a bad room. I was going to say it's real bad because we have to get in front of them, but we don't. Yeah, I've been really... Oh, don't kill me. Really dreading playing Isaac. They're breaking... Ah, that's right. We can just hold the knife in front of us. So we're down to half a heart. Really would have liked the shop here. Okay, well. There we go. What are you? Fishtail, it also stinks. Yeah, I don't really know what this does. Chest is probably not going to have pickups for us. Let's go right to the shop. Please have a spirit heart. Okay. I mean, this could be a card that gives us spirit hearts. Chariot is an invulnerability card. Is this worth 2 bombs and a key? It's not. But on the off chance it has like a heart in it, we would really want that. Which it probably doesn't. Oh, damage reduction? Pretty good. I believe this reduces all incoming damage to half a heart. That might not be correct. That might be a different item. I almost got myself hurt there with the wormy boy. Okay, do this from behind cover. Let's pop our book, of course, which I forgot to do last time. Why did it only increase by like half of a... Is it a random damage increase? Because this is not very much damage increase. Okay, this is the dangerous part of this fight. When they stack up. Okay, well. Okay, Spirit Heart's real good. I don't know what this is. Lord of the Pit, Demon Wings, some stat ups. Okay. We really can't afford a double deal. Yeah, so off we go. Off we go. Yeah, so I don't know. Meet with Psych is fine, but like some of the other stuff that's going on is just, it's not even like something to worry about. It's just like stressful. I'm just stressed out. Not doing well on YouTube, you know. Most of my content is, you know, I mean, it's chugging along, but I'm not really getting, there was actually a downturn in my viewership, and I'm not really sure why. The only thing I've canceled recently was Slay the Spire, and that was not getting any views anyway. And just not doing super well on YouTube, and I don't know. That always just brings me down because it's like, it's my main hobby at this point. It's the thing I spend most of my time doing. You got me. I thought I could just kill you quickly. Okay. You know, I spend a lot of time doing YouTube, and you know, you hope for, I mean, I don't need to explode or anything. You just kind of hope that it will ever increase. Like, you expect every month to be slightly better than the last month. We'll take a magnet, I guess. I don't know what the fish tail thing does. I think this is like an all stats up. No, just a damage up. Getting a lot of damage, which is normally very good. But with Mom's Knife, I don't know that we really need it. It never hurts. But I would rather at this point get something that gives me HP, to be honest. Which is normally what I complain about. So you can tell that our... Oh, magnet appears to magnet enemies to me. Because they're really drawn to me. Let's not have this item. Go back and get the fishtail. Because that sounds terrible. Okay. We have a lot of bombs. We could try blowing up some mushrooms. It's not like we're using them for anything else at the moment. Whoop. I think that's when they touch you, they get poisoned. I don't think that that's very good. We'll do 1 or 2 more since we have the bombs. It's pretty rare that you need like 12 bombs, so. And the meeting with my psych will go fine. There's nothing really to worry about in that regard. It's never it's never problematic to meet with my psych. It's just the time issue usually. Like this time I got a 4 o'clock appointment, which is pretty good because usually on a Tuesday I get up around 2 or 2:30 anyway. So I'll get up around 2, get a shower, eat something, drive out there, etc., which is perfectly reasonable. Sometimes when I go to see my psych, it's like, hey, the only appointment she has available is like, you know, 10:30 in the morning. It's like, okay, well, I usually go to bed at like 7. Usually get up around 2. That's kind of smack dab in the middle of my sleep schedule, and it screws everything up. So thankfully, I have a decent time of an appointment this time. But yeah, going out there can be a hassle, especially because my car will be in the shop and we're down to one vehicle for what are basically 4 people working in the house on any given day. Although one person has a very flexible schedule, we'll take this. That's really, I mean, it's not bad, so that's fine. Like one person can basically set their own schedule, so it's not a super big deal, and I'm pretty sure the other person got fired this week, so I'm not super concerned about him not making it to work or anything. And it's really just 2 of us that are gonna need the car, and it'll just be no, don't waste a key. Give me this. We can fly. We need to take advantage of being able to fly. But it's a hassle, you know, sharing a vehicle with a lot of us in the house, trying all to do our own things. Can be a little frustrating. So, what is this? God's Flesh Shrink Shot. Well, it did change the coloration of our knife, so I gotta imagine it does affect the knife as well. Did we find the boss fight? No. Must be to the south. It's just frustrating. And, you know, it's frustrating to... It seems like no matter what I do, I'm always a little disappointed with YouTube and Twitch. And then no matter what I do, I'm always disappointed, like, in myself. Is like just a, you know, a problem with my self-esteem. I just, so we can just get them to kill themselves. I should have done that from the start. Definitely want the tinted rock. Leave. We don't need to fight them. Okay. The lovers spawn hearts, which are not good for us, so we'll keep the invulnerability card. I'm not going to skip the boss fight. I really feel like we need the item. And the item can very likely be a health up from the boss fights. So we're going to try to grab as many of those as we possibly can. Wasn't real keen on our positioning there, so I wanted to get out of that. Yeah, always disappointed in myself, you know. I started, I never talked about it because I'm like always embarrassed when I start things, but like started writing another, you know, novel the last week and was like, I have time for this, you know, I'll just use my downtime on the weekends to write a novel. And like I rewrote, I wrote literally like a page, maybe 2, no, it was like 3 pages if I'm being honest. So not very much. I actually hate this shrink shot because it makes them smaller targets. I don't know why that would be considered beneficial. No Spirit Hearts is a bit of a bummer. I think we will re-roll at least once to try and get a Spirit Heart. No. We'll go one more. And we'll take the Spirit Heart. We could have bought this thing, but I don't know what it is, and I'd rather have the extra health, I think. Because I think Mom's Knife is enough to win us a run. It's just, can we survive long enough to win the run? Which is like, we need health for that. We have the damage output. You know, we don't need a ton of items to win with this. We just need to survive. So it's basically how I feel about that. Take a key. And I started writing. I wrote like 3 pages, and I wasn't really satisfied with what I wrote. So I rewrote those 3 pages like 2 days later when I had some more downtime. And it just was like, everything I did with that was disappointing, and like I didn't want to talk about it because if you tell people, hey, I'm writing another novel, they're going to expect you to finish writing the novel. And this room is not very cool. I think we go back to the shop because we know this level has a reroll machine and we could get other items at this point or more Spirit Hearts. So I think we want to do that. Take me down to the Paradise City. So why don't we buy this because it's discounted? Magic Fingers. No, that's a bad item. Like, we don't need our current book because we're not really using it. But that is just a bad item. So re-roll this and buy whatever comes up. The stopwatch is also an an active item. I would rather get something passive because I don't think it's better than the book we have. Sure. Charged with blood. Okay, this could be good. Judgment is a beggar. Actually pretty good. If we can get some money, the beggar can probably give us another HP item. So we will hang on to Judgment, I think. Oh, but it can spawn other beggars. So we're really banking on getting the coin beggar. If we get any other beggar, we're not going to be able to do much with it. Hey, Monstro. You should... Brimstone would be... You hit me. Okay. Just poke him with it? Yeah. There we go. I did take a heart there. Half a heart of damage, which is not great. Squeezy is Spirit Hearts, I think. Oh, it's Tears Up? Oh, and Spirit Hearts. I was going to say, I really thought it was Hearts. Lil Brim, or... I don't know what the blue baby is. I can't imagine those are really things I want. Lil Brim is not as high DPS as I would like. And for our final red heart, I would be hesitant to give it up when we already have Mom's Knife. So we'll just head down. I don't know. It's like... I want to write a book again. Because I really like writing. But the more I think about writing, the worse it gets. Like, the more I spend... Like, when I just write and it flows out of me, that's the best feeling. When you just sit down and churn out, you know, 50 pages in one sitting, is the best feeling. Because it's like... It's very natural and satisfying. Okay, I really wish you would stop jumping when you obviously can't jump on me. That's the most satisfying to me. The problem is that is when my writing is the roughest. Okay, dude, fuck off with this. That's when my writing is the roughest, because it's like you're not taking time to think like, hey, is this grammatically perfect? Okay, I hate these masks. Every time we see the masks, I take a bunch of damage. They can fly too, can't they? Why are they so much slower than they were initially? Oh, when they charge, they're much faster. Okay. So this room was bad. Dude, would you kindly just F off and die? Yeah, that's like when you're not thinking about like grammar and like, oh, am I shifting tenses right now? I have to make sure I'm not shifting tense. Like, the more you think about that, the better the quality of the writing is. But like, the slower you will write, right? Because you're spending a lot of energy paying attention to that. I think we play the beggar. Let's go somewhere where we're not going to get bulleted. It's a heart beggar. I was going to say, I think you can play them twice per heart. I really don't want... I want items. Can you give me items? This little bit of change is not really helpful to me. Okay. Speed and range up, as well as a significant damage boost. I mean, that seems really good, but we did sacrifice some hearts to get there. I don't really think the map is that beneficial, so we're going to try to... Oh, it's not a reroll machine, you idiot. Okay, well... Give me this. 2 of spades multiplies keys. It's fine. It's not really what I'm looking for. Pretty flies, pretty good. Give me the map. Full visible map. Yeah, I mean, it's not very good. Okay. So where's the... Literally can't see the boss fight. I can't see the boss fight. Is there another room over here? There is. So it's weird that it says full visible map, but that the boss fight thing didn't appear until I came in this room. Because that seems like that means it's not a full visible map. Full visible map would show everything. It's the mom fight. Thought this was Daddy Longlegs, actually. I thought we were already in the womb. I wasn't paying attention. Like, which is a real dumb thing to say because we're obviously not in the womb, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, just don't take stupid damage and we should be fine here. Give me this. This is boss rush. We've done boss rush. It was awful. So give me this because I think we'll go to Isaac. Although I don't know if the Polaroid actually even matters which one you pick. It's Krampus in a tiny room. Sweet. So this is going to eat a bunch of our health. Because, of course it will. Okay. Yeah, just touch him with it. So there goes a bunch of our health. Krampus, the head of Krampus is better than the item we've been rolling with. But, like, that sucks. There goes a bunch of our health. We're in a place now as well where I can't really recognize tinted rocks. And we're very unlikely. So that full map doesn't even circumvent. Doesn't even circumvent the curse. So, like, what is the point of the map when it can just be immediately cut down on by a simple map? Like, okay, just don't freak out about Isaac. Just play the game. Not feeling good about our chances anymore. Feeling particularly bad, actually, about our chances. We were never able to pick up additional red hearts, really, just that one. And, yeah, going all the way to, like, the Isaac fight. Even with damage reduction, not feeling... Oh, thank you. Not feeling super great about it. We have a lot of keys. And this is just regular... Oh, it is the boss room. I thought this was the one where you just fight enemies. But no, it's a boss. So this could be really bad depending on what bosses we get. Chubb is, like, not even... Yeah. Not even a consideration. Fistula could be an issue, but I think Mom's... Oh, because it spawns little worms. Okay. I was going to say it's going to be easy because Mom's knife can catch a bunch of them at once. But it's the worms that are the real concern here. Because of their charge ability. And my incompetence. I don't know, just wasn't happy with the writing. Wasn't happy with really anything I've been doing lately. It seems like... Like, I recorded like 25 episodes, yeah, of Hitman, and was really having fun, and was like, man, this is cool, this is a good game, and I'm real excited to play it. And then in editing, I realized that, like, every single episode is real choppy. And it's like, nobody's gonna watch this. So, there's all that 13 hours of recording, plus the editing time, because I've already edited, like, half of them. So you figure I could just cancel the series, but the reality is that I would be losing like 20 hours or more of my life if I cancel the series. So I'm not real keen to do that. Okay, well this is weird. Kill him, please. There we go. Just do the boss fight. Burn him. Oh, he has homing shots? I don't like that. 7 seals has appeared in the basement. The white horse is like a really just god-awful get for us. This can generate hearts for us, so I really like this item. Giving up our last red heart for it, okay, I need you to die, is rough, but we're going to do that. Because I would rather have this possibly generating... Like, I know Krampus is good, but we already have Mom's knife, so I don't think I need the DPS so much. And I think that possibly generating additional hearts is what will save us, because at this point I think we're on par to lose. Like on, we'll probably clear It Lives, but we're probably gonna die on the Mom fight, or on the Isaac fight. So not feeling great about that. I mean, I'm even so desperate that I'm gonna start taking pills in hopes of getting HP up. Would have been too good to be true. Worms are the worst. You explode too? I will continue trying pills. Luck down. I actually should be using the map to my advantage. There's no reason for us to wander around randomly. We need to look for rooms that are on the outskirts and work towards those dead ends. Yeah, it seems real dumb to me that you would add a map item to the game and then not reveal what the locations of the map are. Like, how is that mapping exactly? You're literally just showing me rooms. So I guess we'll head north and see if it's on. Well, we'll check here first. It seems unlikely that it's this way, but it could have been a real easy run for us if it was. So we're down to 1 hit as well, which is concerning, but what are you gonna do? That's right. Clearing rooms will also regen our well, that's gonna be that. 30 minutes. I mean, okay. Well, internet, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more Binding of Isaac in the near future, and I'll see you next time.